The narrator of The Telltale Heart decides to kill a rich old man whom the narrator claims to have loved. The narrator offers no reason, but mentions the man has one blue eye that is very disturbing. The narrator describes a detailed plan, sneaking into the old man's room for 7 nights. On the 8th night, the old man sits up and asks, "Who's there?" but the narrator doesn't answer. The narrator waits a long time and eventually decides to open his lantern. The light shines directly on the old man's blue eye. At that point, the narrator hears the old man's heart beating, but then it becomes so loud, the narrator fears the neighbors could hear it. The narrator opens the lantern and surges into the room. The old man screams, and the narrator moves the bed on top of him, suffocating the old man. Eventually, his heart stops beating. The narrator is sure the eye won't bother him anymore. As proof of his sanity, the narrator describes his cover-up, cutting the old man into pieces and hiding him below the floor, leaving no trace of evidence. Not long after the narrator finishes, at 4 a.m., there is a knock at the door. It is 3 police officers who are responding to the neighbor's complaint of a scream. The officers come in and they sit above the floor where the old man's body is hidden. The narrator starts to hear the old man's heart beating again. It grows louder and louder, but the policemen don't seem to hear it. The narrator eventually snaps, confessing guilt and telling the police where the body is. The eye in The Telltale Heart represents perception, awareness, intelligence, and truth, as well as supernatural evil. The heart represents emotion and impulsive behavior. The house symbolizes repressed guilt, the subconscious, and isolation.